Good evening, it's RV Debs. I know I'm a little bit late tonight getting started, but I'm here. If anybody wants to join me, please come on in. Come on in. I'm opening up another, like I usually do, open a window so I can read the comments. Now, let's see here. Okay. All right, I got that done. All right, there we go. All set up. How's everybody doing? Did y'all have a good weekend? I've had a very quiet weekend, which is fine. Um, the weather here is so crazy. You know, like a few days ago, we had 7 degrees, 10 inches of snow. Today it was in the 70s, in the middle 70s. Isn't that crazy? Hello, Furby. Hi, Linda. How you guys doing? I know it's late. Normally I start earlier, but I just couldn't get it together as far as young, early. And then the Oscars came on, but I'm recording it. Stupid to even think about that. I was making jewelry today, and before I knew it, it was like 7. Hi, Laurel. How you doing? So that's what's going on here. And I just I thought, well, it is kind of late to start on a Sunday, but I'll just have another live stream like I promised. So is it Furby? The name is hard. It's hard to know, I'm sorry about that. It's 27 degrees in New Hampshire. We had 70s. Now tomorrow, we're supposed to get rain and go back down like between 30s and 40s. So it's just one day this, one day that. I used to have a bunch of Furbies. Do you remember the Furby little animals that would talk and they had a little life of their own? They were so cool. I had a family of them. Really, we used to collect them. And right before I got Lily, my little Chihuahua, I got a brand new Furby from my husband. He gave it to me, and then like a couple days later, I replaced my Furby with little Lily. Hi, Doc. Hi, Minivan Mike. Nice to see you too. Anyway, so yeah, Furbies are cool though. I really like things like that. Little cute animals that come alive. So, and they had the baby Furbies too. I had those too. And they giggled and did things. Hello, Butterbean Head. Happy Sunday. Yeah, so I was watching the Oscars for a while, and then I sort of thought I better do that. I had a late dinner too. Mike says he got one for his kids and it was a little annoying. Well, yeah, they could be. You have to put them away or they'll keep making noises and talking and kind of crazy. But it was cute. I had a bunch. I was I've always been a weirdo when it comes to little things like Furbies and doggies and kitties. Well, today I made this. I'm wearing it. I'll show it to you. It's really pretty. One of very interesting pattern that came out of this one. But I had shown that I'd gotten these little crystals from like in the mail, and I thought I got to use this. So that's what I made. I don't know if you can see how pretty it is. It's pretty. Take my word for it. There. Thank you. Hi, Richard. How you doing? Thank you. I just made that today. I like it. It's got smoky crystals, um, and it's got sort of copper, little itty bitty beads, and yet it still has a lot of like clear also. Lots of aurora borealis. Probably doesn't show up that good. That's okay. Hi, Judy. Did you just slide in here? Hello. Yay. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I just kind of been like quiet, working on my little necklace, and take a shower, take the dogs out. And it was so snowy here for a few days, and now it's like it never was, like it looks like it's never snowed. I just got a message from Craig. Yeah, so we're looking at RVs now. So hello, Marcel. Thank you. I haven't even put it on Etsy. I'll do it either like tonight or tomorrow. Because I literally did just do it. Um, yeah, so we're kind of looking for an RV. I'd like to get have you ever heard of the class B plus? It's not a B and it's not a C. The C is the class C, is the one that's got like the van front, and then usually like a bed sleeping area over that, and then a big square box in the behind it. But a class B plus is like a little smaller than that, but not quite as small as the regular B. Anyway, I saw one today that I really liked. It was called a Wonder. Um, Richard, not much snow. Yeah, well, there's no snow left here, but there was a lot of snow when it snowed a lot. Hi, Christy. She says that she's selling I'm selling mine. It's a Paseo on a Ford Transit. Really? Hmm. Well, if you have like some information about it and stuff, you could always send it to me and I can look at it. Where are you located? Oh, Furby. That's not nice. Oh, I'm sure. Well, the one I saw was like a new one, and I just saw it on YouTube. I was just looking to see what they look like inside. What I liked about it. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Christy. Wyoming. Oh, I'm not going to be going to Wyoming to get anything. But anyway, this one I liked. I just liked the layout on it, and it wasn't too big. And it had a lot of little extras that I really liked. But anyway, just looking at this on YouTube. I don't even think that. I mean, it's probably sold. Who knows how long ago that was. Marcel says we've got snow and cold, but hoping it's cold enough to kill germs now that we have 200 quarantined here in Trenton. Wow. I hope so too, for your sake. Hi, Carrie Joe. That's horrible, Marcel. Well, maybe it'll be that cold that's right, that the germs don't live. That's got to be not a happy feeling about, right where you live. We don't have anybody out here literally. Trenton, Ontario, Canada. And then it was in Canada, so even and it's in Canada. See, we have a Trenton too here. Hi, Linda. It's snowing there in the mountains in California. 20 degrees. I bet it's pretty there because when you're in a place that is used to snow and it's, gorgeous, it's good. Yeah, I was thinking Trenton, New Jersey, actually. Hello, Craig. Good to see you here in the room. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So it's like, what a beautiful day we had today. To me, it's like, it's been spring-like, and then it was like, is the North Pole, and then it's spring-like. Like one, and then tomorrow's going to be rainy and colder. Like I wore, this today. I was not cold at all. Yeah. I was just talking about what a Class B plus looks like to everybody. Marcel says another plane's coming Tuesday. I have a breakfast restaurant very close to the base and have been getting a lot of news media. Crazy, but helps business. Yeah, well, I just hope that you get a lot of business out of it and that nothing else happens bad. Oh, nice. Linda made some pan-fried potatoes and fresh salmon for dinner. I had some chicken tenders, and so I said, okay, I'm going to make them. So I did the air fryer. I put the chicken tenders in a bag, of course, with my seasoning, a little hot sauce, and a little bit of cornstarch, about bigger than a teaspoon, a little bit bigger. I know, Craig, that is an awesome look. The one I was going to show you was a little different, but it did have the similar bedroom to that one. Um, so after I put it all in the bag and shook it, I put it into my air fryer, and I put all the tenders on top of a nice yummy salad, and I had artichoke hearts on it and little yellow and red tomatoes. So that was my dinner. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I used lemon juice and a little bit of olive oil. Hi, Pamela. Happy Sunday, everyone. Yeah, a van is small. It's true. I just if I was gonna buy a new vehicle, I'd want a really nice van. Um, if I'm gonna travel around, I'm gonna need more room because if you're traveling with me, we need more space. I get it. I saw a bread truck conversion too recently on YouTube. I'm not sure exactly which subscription I'm looking at, but I'm looking under 24 feet. Yeah, that would be perfect. Yeah, you can do a lot with all. I mean, you just have to, I guess, find the right one. And then I could bake. Well, I would like to be able to bake and make good food and I need a really nice kitchen in whatever I get. I know you're not going to get a big kitchen. I don't have a big kitchen now, so I've worked it out. No, I'm not moving. I'm just looking to do some traveling, and basically, this is my home base here in Texas. For now, this is where I am, permanently put, but I want to get out and travel some. Yes. Well, a van would be definitely easy for, like one person to be in, and what I really want to do is, excuse me, is visit friends, maybe some subscribers too, and be able to still have my own space, like my own bedroom area. Um, I don't want to live in my van, but as long as it's got a comfortable bed, a little porta potty of some sort, and some space to cook. But I definitely would rather have a B plus. Hello, Joyce. I hope you don't mind. I probably don't remember exactly unless you remind me because I get a lot of messages on Facebook from really nice people, and I always try to answer anything I get. But every now and then either it's months go by and I really don't remember everybody. I'll go to the rancho with you. Do you want to go to the rancho? If we're gonna be if we're gonna be together on the road, if you're able to do this, man, get whatever you want. I'd be happy. If it's just for me, I don't need anything really big at all. I did answer you, Joyce. Well, that's good. I would be I would be upset with myself if I didn't answer. Yep, definitely after that. Hi, Dad's Vintage Garage. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I'm nowhere near anywhere that where that virus is. But I don't go out that much, so I'm not. It's not like I'm. It's people that have to travel a lot and go on airplanes and hustle and bustles in the city. Those are the folks that are taking chances. Well, it would be weird to be on Rosie's channel, and you can't go to see Rosie without her having you on. So, my goal is to lose about 40 pounds, and then I won't mind having her videoing me because right now I don't want her to video me. You avoid people, Furby? Well, I'm kind of a quiet person, actually. So I know I'm a people person like here, but I am a quiet person. Hi, John. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. John got 16 inches of snow, a lot of shoveling, and a lot of exercise. Yeah, be careful though, because that can really hurt you. It's hard. Well, I didn't. Mark had to shovel a path so I could get to my truck, to my house, and that took a lot out of him. I couldn't handle a teardrop. That would be too small. You know what? I haven't seen Dan. Hi, Irene. There are some college buses for sale not far from me. No clue how much. Gosh, a bus. Can you imagine? I don't want really anything too big because I want to be able to feel like I can drive it without a problem, pull over anywhere I want, park most places. I'm trying to read everything that's coming. Yeah, I don't want a big old bus. I just want something to get away in, have a few weeks on the road, and because there's a lot of people out there that I would love to visit. And I do enjoy traveling. As long as you get your own little space, you have to have a good bed and eat good, and it's nice to have a good friend with you. Oh, thank you, Joyce. I'm glad I was nice. I try to be nice I treat people like I want to be treated. That's pretty much the way that works. But I am looking forward to doing something other than sitting here in the RV, even though, I don't want to take this RV out of here ever unless I'm replacing it with something better. I don't want to pull a 27-foot travel trailer with my truck. I am looking for something. I personally, if it depends. Craig and I are planning to do some traveling, so we need something for two people. But if it was just me, I'd like a camper, like a van conversion, high top, preferably. But I would love a Class B. They're not too big, and it would be so cool to be able to have someone with you and share the experience. But it's all up in the air. I don't know. My mind is open, so I'm ready for just about anything. I can't even imagine having a bus. I don't like driving big things. Well, my this travel trailer, my RV stays put. It's here. It's got its own lines, sewer lines, and everything, and it's good. But I really would like to just take off and see places that I haven't been. I really want to see like parts of New Mexico and Arizona. Um, of course, any part of California I'd love to see again, especially all the way up to Seattle. So, I don't know how it's all going to work, but whatever I'm able to do, I'm going to do. I was on a real trip and it's driving in the snow. I don't think I want to do that too often. Has anyone seen Dandy Dan around? Are you here, Dan? Because he's been quiet lately, I know. I think he's fine though. So what is excuse me. Right, my home base. Exactly, Craig. And I like that. Marcel says, you know what you need, so go for it when you feel comfortable. And with after all, you're the one that will be staying in it. Right. That's right. Hi, Chloe. Good to see all of you. Yep, Craig, you're right. I really like having my family here in my life. I just, I'm the only one that's not married and wants to do something. I want to go out and check out the world. Christy says, me neither, Deb. The Paseo Winnebago Ford Transit is so easy to drive. It's a 2017. I would sell it for 83,000 if anyone's interested. Well, I'm sure you'll eventually find someone because, hi, Mike. I can't afford anything near that. It'll have to be a used something, a used nice something. Good to see you, Mike. It's a good evening. It's a nice warm day today. We're expecting rain tomorrow. Could get snow or sleet the next day. Or wear your bathing suit. That's how it's been in Texas lately. Think a copy. So good to see you. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome. That's okay, Chloe. I'm just glad you can get here whenever you can. Yeah, Rosie's laying down there, and Lily's on the floor in a little doggy bed. I know, Christy, it is crazy how everything's so darn expensive. Who's Angel Love? Did I miss someone? Think. I got it. Well, it was beautiful here. We got into the mid 70s. It was unbelievable. It's just bright and clear. And then supposedly tomorrow, rain. We get all the weather like all within a week. Yeah, but I'm sorry. I did get it, Craig. You were saying hi to Think Agape. Believe me, when I type on the phone and stuff, I'm horrible. I don't like typing much. John says tonight's the snow moon, February 9th, the biggest of the month. Yeah, I saw it earlier. It was beautiful. Linda, you got some chilly weather though. High of 29. It's just like still freezing to me. Hey, Carrie Joe. Hi, Moon Dancer. Welcome. Oh, it won't be hard to go because my dogs go with me on the road, and my family here will be here when I return. But welcome to my channel, Moon Dancer. I hope you will stick around, subscribe. Hi, Otto. Yep, Richard says it was actually in the mid 30s there. Yeah, we've just had it all. We've had like 7 degrees. We've had it where it's in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and so on. So what like so you guys know that I want to go on some traveling adventures. I would love to do another cruise. One of the things I'd like to do someday is have a cruise like of a river, like the Missouri River, I mean the Mississippi River, because they have these beautiful river cruises, which is also something I've never done. What have you guys got up? What's on your bucket list that you think in the near future you're going to be able to to do like an adventure in your life, which we all need. Joe, the snow is all gone. It was really warm today. So yesterday had a little bit left. Today it was gone. Well, Marcel says, how long would I plan to be going for? And not long, maybe rent it. Renting RVs are like very expensive. I've tried. They're like 150 a day. I can't see that. Um, I just think it'd be neat to be able to go for like a month and just really get into like an area, enjoy some people and do some sightseeing and hanging out in nature, and then come back and maybe spend a month home and then get ready to like get that feeling again, and then maybe go into a new direction for a few weeks, maybe a week here. I don't know. An Alaskan cruise would be awesome, Joe. I've never done that. I've done the Caribbean. Chloe says she'd like to go on a safari sometime. All right. You probably will do it then. Richard says a cruise might not be safe right now with this virus going around. Well, there's always going to be viruses going around. I fortunately have never gotten sick from when I've been on a cruise. I have gotten really bad colds after flying somewhere. Seattle Judy says that there's a site on Google called Online Bidmasters. It's online auctions for RV. There are great deals. Some are minor hail damage, pennies on the dollar. I've never heard of that place. That's true, Craig. He says for that money, we could stay in hotels just like to visit other RVers. Yeah, it just would be nice to have your own little space you can fix up comfy and I like hotels too. That's the thing. If I was going to travel in a van, just a little sweet high top van fixed like a conversion, I would have to go to a hotel probably once a week and get a shower and lay on the bed with a remote, and get a dose of air conditioning. Oh, I didn't know that, Craig. I haven't seen their latest. Mike says, watch out for marketplace ads on Facebook. I have found several. Yeah, I've looked on Facebook. I see a lot on Facebook. You're right. In our area, too, my area. Joe says overseas would not be good right now. Think Agape says move back to Manitou, Manitou Springs, Colorado. Aha. I'll have to send my condolences to Terry. Linda says no big adventure, but Todd and I are going to Knott's Berry Farm in April and stay at a hotel there. We love Knott's and their food and shopping. I've been to Knott's Berry Farm years ago. Oh, Camo must have, well, it must have been in one of their latest videos. Hello, Gigglefishy. Hello, hello. It's nice that you and your son are going to go to Knott's Berry Farm. I wouldn't mind doing that either. Yeah, I didn't know anything about that, so I'm because I haven't watched the videos at a couple of them. No, I don't live in a house. I live in a 27-foot travel trailer that I pulled here from Florida. From Florida, I went to Alabama, stayed there for 9 months in an RV park, and then pulled it here. I'm on my best friend in the whole world. Her name is Kat, and her husband's name is Mark. And I've been her best friend, and she's been mine for 40 years. Plus, we were in business together for like 25 years. So they told me, because they had plenty of land on this particular spot where they live in a small town in Texas, they said stay. So we did. So I did. I'm in a travel trailer right now. Yeah. And Mark. Okay, so let's talk about Mark for a minute. Thank you for reminding me to tell you. It is cozy here, by the way, and thank you very much, Gigglefish. You definitely give me a thumbs up if you are enjoying um, chatting tonight. I appreciate it. Yeah, Mark is Cathys' husband. I've been friends with Mark. They've been together 14 years, so um, that's how long. And he's like my brother. One of the best guys I've ever met. He's that kind and considerate and just a real good guy. Anyway, he wasn't feeling that good, and they had told him he had a stent put in his heart, and he had a heart attack like 10 years ago, approximately. Anyway, so he was feeling lightheaded right after this when we had the snow the other day. So he asked Cathys to take him to the emergency room here. Next thing you know, his cardiologist said, "You need a pacemaker." Then they had a cat drove him to Abilene, which is our closest little city, and he is home. Yeah, he came home yesterday, and he's just has to take it easy now, which he is. But he's a survivor, and he's hard to keep sitting. He's one of those people. And guess speaking of my tire, oh my gosh, I have a flat tire out there. First time in I can't remember when. I have a flat tire tomorrow. My my right rear tire is like down. So we've got a compressor here. So I'm going to, of course, fill it with air and take it in and get a new tire, or at least fixed. So that was one little bummer that happened. Well, that's good, Moon Dancer. Yeah, I think he's going to do great. He said he really didn't have any, it wasn't discomfortable or anything. Discomfortable. It was pretty easy. He was good. Ha ha, Craig. I gotta actually though fix the tire. I'm so glad that it didn't do it when I was in Abilene yesterday, the day before yesterday, and in the snow driving. So I had definitely angels watching over me. Yes, I've been telling him to like go in your recliner and just sit there. He has a hard time doing that. So that's but he's doing good, thank God. But yeah, so I hate hospitals. I hate going to the hospital. We were there for quite a few hours the other day, and I'm just glad that he's home. And what else is new? I weigh tomorrow. Tomorrow will be my 5th week, I think, on Weight Watchers. I don't feel like I really like lost any weight this week, but we'll see. I've stuck with the program. I had a little more than I had like last week, but only because it was coming to me and I was hungry. He can't sit in a chair long. He can sit and do a puzzle, so he needs to do a. But then his arm right now he's got the left arm is in a sling, so he doesn't move it because that's what the doctor did. Craig, did the doctor do that to you when you had your pacemaker put in? Did you wear your arm in a sling? No, he's not. He's not a chair guy, really. Linda says my dad, when he had cancer after hospital treatment, asked nurse if it was okay to work out. She asked me, "Is he kidding?" I said, "No, he's not." Hi, Ellen. Will I sing for you? Oh, that's so sweet. Marcel, have a wonderful day, starting of your week, and you gotta go and open a restaurant in the morning. Okay, go for it. Have a wonderful time and make lots of money. That's interesting, Moon Dancer. Moon Dancer said, my dad tied a shoestring to his belt and wrist to keep his hand down. Craig says, yes, he strapped it to my chest with tape for a week. Horrible. Well, yeah, I mean, but if it was up to Mark, he'd be out there like putting the air in my tire and just doing all this stuff. He was trying to fix Chase's 10, our grandson, and he was trying to help him with a tire, and it's like I kept saying, go home, go lay down. John says my twin sister said she's taking us on a train, and on the river it's advertised on TV to fly to Vancouver, and a train goes through the mountains. I'm excited. I would be excited too. That's really neat. That's another thing on my bucket list, is a really nice, wonderful romantic train ride. So, Ellen, you want me to sing the song that I wrote when I was in Alabama? Hello, Jenna. I don't know if I'm up for it. If you guys want to hear it, I'll sing it, if I can remember it. Yeah, train sounds really interesting. I have a thing I listen to. It's just a white sound of a train traveling through the snow. I know, Craig. I agree. So I wrote this song when I was at the RV park in Alabama. It was Robertsdale, Alabama. That's close to Mobile. And I stayed there for 9 months. And one of the things I do is I write songs. I've written lots of songs. I don't write them very often. But I wrote one there, and it's called Yellow Moon Over Alabama. Everybody sing along. Yellow moon over Alabama. Evening sweet scent is filling the air. Parked my rig at the Hilltop RV Park in Alabama, sweet Alabama. Sun comes up and the sky is blue. Fields of cotton and wildflowers too in Alabama, sweet Alabama. Oh, what a joy it is to feel freedom. Spread your wings and be free. Oh, what a joy it is to feel freedom, and I feel free. Didn't know that I would stay this long enough for me to write this song about Alabama, sweet Alabama. Yay! Oh, thank you, Alan. You're kind. Many years ago, I was a pretty good singer and played guitar and did a lot of music. Thank you, Moon Dancer. Thank you, Lizzie. Well, when you are here and we're packing the RV, I'll get the guitar out. How's that? That's the promise. Oh, thank you, Harmony Paints. Thank you, Joe, everybody. You guys are all so kind. But years have gone by. Years and years have gone by. But I used to do a lot more. I used to sing a lot. Thank you so much, Jenna. You guys make a girl feel like a girl again, Not like old grandma. They call me Bubby. I'm a Bubby. You're welcome, Alan. Hi, Deb in Vegas. How nice of you all to join me tonight. We're just sort of talking about anything, really, but I want to go on an adventure traveling here and there, and I'm asking what are your What are your like goals soon? The kind you can do. What kind of adventures do you want to go on? We could go on the road and we could sing for our living, Craig. Wow, you guys are so kind. Then I wrote a song when I moved to this little town in Texas, which Jenna just said she loves. And that was the next song I wrote. I really don't write them very often. I did write a couple of them in Alabama, but I think I forgot most of the one I did, another one. The only place you can hear that song is right here. I'll sing it for you, okay? Okay. Yeah, so I got to this small town, and I'm not a small town girl. I'm a like Los Angeles, Tampa, Florida girl. So when I got here, I wrote this song. It goes, I'm living in a small town in Texas where people smile and get to know your name. I never thought I'd ever want to live like this, and now I'm living in a small town in Texas. On Friday, we all dine at Bud's place, where you know most everybody there. I even know the cop and the mayor too, and our waitress babies, Angie's babies nearly do. Oh, I'm living in a small town in Texas, where people smile and get to know your name. I never thought I'd ever want to live like this, and now I'm living in a small town in Texas. We don't have a signal, just a blinking light. McDonald's is an hour drive away. My friends think I flipped out, and I'm here to say I'm flipped out in a small town in Texas. Whew, that was hard. Anyway, Yahoo, Texas. I don't sing it too often, so when I do, it's just like, right, only here, just for you. Thank you, Mike. Yay. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are my buddies. That's why I want to get on the road and travel, because a lot of you I can get to meet. Wouldn't that be fun? You're so welcome, Jenna. Oh, thank you, Ellen. Well, not too many people ask me to sing otherwise, so, you know. I get a kick out of this place here, this little town I live in. Really, I do. Aw, Jenna, you're so kind. I would like to, visit a few people that I've gotten to really get close to with emails and live streams. And it would be neat to be in something that's not too big. So you can park by someone's home for a night and say hello. Nah, Buds, speaking of Buds, Cathys' son owns Buds. Um, I I I've given up eating really crappy food, so I don't want to go to Bud's right now. Not that it's crappy food, but it's fried, a lot of fried and gravies, and and Kathy and Mark are now doing plant-based. I'm doing a lot of plant-based, but I'm still eating. I do chicken and shrimp and that kind of stuff, seafood. I'm not doing red meat right now. Not that I'm against it. I'm not averting, I'm not like, oh, I don't want to eat animals. I just, I want to get healthy. I don't need it. Can I sing over the rainbow? That's right, he did, didn't he? Craig's committed to going to visit Judy because Judy's going to have us for dinner. Mark and Kathy have been doing very well. Kathy, my best friend Kathy, had her blood sugar was so high, she's on insulin twice a day. And sometimes she doesn't, when she gets in a bad way and eating whatever she wants, it goes really sky high. And now her blood sugar this morning was 117, which I'm so happy to hear. I don't know. I've never done that song. I don't think I should sing that one. I'd have to. I really should play the guitar again because I could play it with a guitar. Somewhere over the rainbow. Judy and Sig. Yeah, we have to go see Sig and Judy. And my friend Chris. Chris is a really dear friend who lives this side of Seattle, and she's the one that flew all the way to Mobile, Alabama, so that she could help me drive my big old trailer and my truck all the way to Texas. She's a dear friend. So there's three people in that area, right? Just that. And my friends Bonnie Lou and her husband, Tom, they live in Mount Shasta area. Am I, Jenna? Oh my gosh. Well, thanks. I don't know why I would be, though. But I am a survivor, if that's what you mean. Like, I tell you, a lot of people that don't know much about me and my channel, but a lot of you do know that I had another channel that got hijacked. So on that channel, I had almost 1,100, almost 1,200 videos. And on the videos was so much parts of my life in the last 5 years. And lots of cooking videos and things that really I met people and I videoed, and I lost it all so far. Oh, thank you. Well, Ellen, thanks for coming in and asking me to sing. That's a feather in my cap. That's really sweet. Judy says Sig Hansen wants to meet you, Craig. I haven't spoke to him, but I know I'm right. Thank you. Those are my paintings. I paint and I make jewelry. Oh, this is my latest. I know there's more people in here. Furby's singing to everybody. I made this one today. It's got really beautiful crystals and smoky little crystals and big crystals. It's very, I really do like this one. Doe, a deer, a female deer. I see that. Anyway. And I love crab. Yes, I want king crab, Craig. Last year, Craig sent me king crab right here to Texas for, I think it was the holidays. I know I shared it. I think it was New Year's Eve with Kathy and Mark. We all ate king crab. They won't eat it anymore, Craig. So I'll just have to eat it all. Have we met in person? No. We have had FaceTime on, on the telephone, looking at each other, talking. In Tampa? Yeah, I've been to Tampa in a few years now. How many points for Craig for king crab? Not a lot. No. Matter of fact, shrimp and king crab and all that fish, very low points. It's the butter that you want to like dip it in that's the points. Well, the best crab I've ever had is king crab. That's my favorite. But I like really all that stuff. No, we met each other through our friend Chico, who passed away. Is it over a year ago now? Sheesh. Moon Dancers in Tallahassee. That's a nice area of Florida. When I was leaving the Tampa Bay area, I basically camped out 2 nights, and one night was up near Tallahassee and near the Panhandle, and I never had seen that part of Florida, which was real pretty. So different than Clearwater. So anyway, that's just what's going on in my neck of the woods. I'm anxious to do some good stuff. I'm glad I went away for overnight and visited Amanda, and that was good. And then my drive home in the snow kind of curbed me for adventures for a little while. Mike lives in Northwest Atlanta. Is that what that is? I'd like to go to Vegas. You want to go to Vegas, Craig? And then to Palm Springs to visit my friend Michael. What's going on? Come here. Come here. Come on, baby. Come. Come here. Come here, I'll put you up here. Let's make an appearance. Here she is, queen of the house. This is Lily. This is my baby girl. She'll be with me when I travel, of course. That's my baby. Oh, mama. Eat it, eat it, eat it. Everybody's saying hello to you. Everybody's saying hello to you. Hello, hello. Okay. Get on the table. There you go. They're both spoiled. The couch dog. That's Rosie. She's too big to be on the desk. She knows it. Hey, Gigglefishy, thank you for coming in. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'm just, believe me, I'm just starting Weight Watchers myself, but I am making healthy food. And I haven't been doing a lot. I show what I eat. Like whenever I have a nice plate of food, I do either video or take a picture, but I got to do some more cooking videos. She always licks me like a lollipop. She is. Gigglefish, yeah, I hope you're feeling better. Oh yeah, you said you're not feeling well. Well, I hope you feel much better later. Just time to rest. Drink a lot of water and rest, because that helps. I love my little baby girl. So, I'll let her go over there. She's looking at me. They're both real sweet babies. Rosie Roo. After I get out of here, I'll take them outside, of course. I don't have a cat. No. No. You know, it's only 27-foot trailer. 2 dogs is plenty. I have... It's 9:54 p.m. I love cats too, though. But, you know, I got 2 little dogs. That's, like I said, plenty. Plenty. You know, you got to take good care of your animals, so... Yeah, I'd like to see Vegas. I've been to Vegas several times, but I'd like to go again. It's always the next time you see new things. I'd like to go just about anywhere. What's on your bucket list? What do you guys want to do? And what's your realistically, what do you think you're going to accomplish in your life when it comes to that bucket list of stuff you want to do? Do you put it off and put it off and just never really get to any of those things you want to do? Or do you just jump ahead and do it? Just make a plan and go for it. I don't want to feel like I am, I don't want to get to the point where I can't travel anymore, and I'm that old. I want to look back and say, man, didn't I have some fun doing all kinds of stuff? And I'm glad. As long as I'm allowed, I'm gonna. Really, Mike says I live right in front of a major pet food maker. We get dogs and cats that will come by very often. Right, exactly, Moon Dancer. Live without regrets. I mean, we're bound to have some regrets in our life, but I want very few. Alan says, make a plan. Carrie Jo said, I'm somewhere in between, I'd say. Yeah, I do that. Like, I have plans. Like, sometimes I'll just, well, like, I went to visit Amanda. So, small little plans are easier to do. Craig says, just drive. I want to meet Rosie, Patrick, Judy, and Aja. Yeah, well, I'm ready. I am trying to do things as soon as I can because, like, you don't know how long you have, and you have to be careful. When you get older, you are much more. Um, I think you're more prepared, and you want to make sure everything is comfortable. When you're really young, you could get like a van, throw up a couple pillows in the back with a sleeping bag, and you're fine. But when you get older, you need to plan things a little more comfortably. At least I do. Joe says, "Gosh, my list has been so long. I planned on buying an RV when I retired. Wow, waited too long, got sick. Now I could not trust myself to be alone." Aw, well, that's what I want. I don't want to have that happen where I wait so long for everything. Mike says we aren't promised another day, but yes, plan. Yeah, well, listen, even if you don't get all your plans done, at least you have one. Judy says, Deb and I have been chatting with an old friend from high school. Oh, I've been chatting with an old friend from high school. He looked me up, dated a couple times, have a blast talking to him. Ooh, that could be something really good, Judy. I love those kind of stories where you have someone where you knew them when you were young, and then life goes on, and years later they meet up again and they were always meant to be together. That's romantic. Yes, when you get sick and then you think, well, now I don't think I should go. Well, depending on what your situation is, you know, I say go fast. I mean, if I'm meant to die, whenever, I want to be able to just at least not say, well, I never did get back to California or never saw anything. I've seen a lot though. I have to say, I don't have children of my own. So I had a lot of time to be single and free. I played guitar and sang all over the country and did a lot of traveling. So at least I've said that. Yeah, he's had a rough year or two in here the last year, trying to get it together so that you feel safe enough and strong enough to RVs are not for the lighthearted. There's always work to be done to keep an RV. When you're traveling, you have it a certain way. When you're ready to get on the road, you put everything away. Um, you always are thinking of safety, and it is a lot, but it can be very rewarding in so many ways. So, you know, that's why I wouldn't want to go alone if I don't have to. Hi, Carol. And it's hard to afford things too. So that's another thing. Money always gets in the way. Because I don't really want an old vehicle that I can't trust. Because I'm a woman on the road. I want to make sure that it's in real good, at least hopefully is good of running order as can be. I know, Craig. He says ever since that happened to Chico, I'm more cautious. Yeah, but you take really good care of yourself. Chico doesn't. Chico didn't. Judy says funny two dates. He thinks we went steady. We remember the 60s differently, but great guy. That's kind of cute though, Judy. Wow, keep me abreast of all the things going on. Oh man. Mike says, Craig, I have heart issues as well as other back problems. If we wait, things seem to get worse. So go, Craig. There's medical care in every town. I'm all for that too, Mike. I think well, Craig, you've had everything done to yourself that you could possibly have, and you can go home every few weeks and visit your doctors and your family. What happened to Chico? Chico was an RVer. He was a man in his 60s and was traveling, and he has a channel. His channel, I think, is still up and running. So it was Rufus and Doofus. Was that the name of the channel? And he was a really great guy. And I got to meet him in person because when I went to Alabama for the 9 months, well, Chico came with his RV from Florida. As also, um, the what's his name, Paddy Wagon Patrick also came up. We all became good friends, and that's how I met Chico. And Chico was good friends with Craig, and that's what happened. And he got ill. His I don't even really know what he died of complications from. Craig, what would you say he passed away from? He had problems with his legs and his circulation, and eventually it didn't work out for him, unfortunately. And he had a nice RV and worked hard at it, and we all, that's his channel. Blood clots, basically, yeah. Well, I want Craig to do this when he's ready, of course. But at least if I'm with you, Craig, I'll take good care of you. You don't have to worry. He had like a vascular problem. And he didn't have good medical care, unfortunately. He really didn't. He had bad medical care. So it's important to be with people. Right. Yeah. So, but I want to be able to do some things because I know Chico wanted to travel more. He was just getting into it when he got sick. And I just think that just in his name, I want to travel some more, and I, I'll probably get to a point where I'm done. I don't know whether or not I'd want to always be on the road. I really wouldn't. I like my home base, but there's so many places to see and people to visit. And I'm getting older, and I don't want to wait till I'm 80. Then I won't do it anymore. Craig says, yep, if he had the right care, he would be here today. Major screw up. Yeah. Yeah, and he was alone, sadly. It's hard to be an advocate for someone in the hospital when you don't, when you're by yourself on the road. So, even when Mark was in the hospital overnight, I mean, just to get him plant-based food, just to get him a vegetarian meal was like you could tell someone, and it was like they gave like they didn't listen. And he hadn't eaten, because he'd been like, when you do procedures, you don't eat the night before. Yeah, unfortunately, Chico was all alone. But I mean, even like overnight at the hospital, you have to be there with your person. You have to make sure they get what they need. And he did. But you had to like call a couple times and find out. Yeah, but you know what they say about shouldas? You can't go back, and sometimes you can't change the path either of another human being. And even though you would have liked to, and I'm sure it would have been fantastic had he listened to you right away, but he had a big dog, he wasn't going to just leave his dog, and he wasn't feeling. I don't know what I can. All I know is you can shoulda all day long. I hope you understand what I mean, but because I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. But it just tells you, though, to do the things you can do while you can. It is a tough one. I know how you feel. I do. Yup. But we carry on. Life is for the living, and you know, both Craig and I have lost our mates in life, and once you've lost, your partner, life changes so much, and it's really difficult to do things by yourself. It's not as easy. Some people are naturally good at that, but I sure like to. Even if I did it by myself, I would still go for it. Yes, and that's another thing. All those videos I have of Chico and me, they're on my old channel, so I sure hope I get it back. Lizzie Bo says, "Can't look back, have to keep looking forward, knowing that you did the best you could with the information you had at the time." Molly says, "Too often we let life live us rather than the other way around." I'm so glad you're here, Molly. Thank you. I know some things are just meant, and you can't change it. It's just how it is. Good night, Linda. Yeah, it was a privilege. I'm glad because me and Chico, we ate dinner several times together. And one thing he loved, and he knew he shouldn't eat it either. We'd go to Sonic so he could get one of those special gourmet milkshakes. No, not the milkshake, the blizzard kind of thing that they serve at Sonic. And we would be guilty and eat it together. Gotta live and enjoy as much as you can. That's for sure. That's why it's good to go on an adventure. Every now and then even if it's just an adventure to the zoo, that can be an adventure for the day. Or you go to a casino and play your luck for a night, or you go to an exotic restaurant and try something you've never tried before, or you do something like go to a special museum that you've always wanted to go to, or you climb up somewhere that maybe has a really beautiful view that you've never challenged yourself to do. I don't know. That's all we can do is make the best of what we got while we're alive and well. Make sure you give me a thumbs up because I only see 30, and I think you should at least give me a thumbs up. That's all. Hi, Teddy. Welcome. Craig said, I was just watching Rufus and Doofus yesterday, the one with my dog Elvis. It gives gifts to Rufus. If anyone cares to watch it, you'll know who I am. Aw. I'd like to see that one. Whoa. My cell phone almost fell over. Well, if I ever get my channel back, or when I get my channel back, I've got us going to dinner a couple times. We went down to the docks and bought that ruby red shrimp, those special shrimp together. Hello, Rainbow Cat's Art. Oh, I'll have to check it out. I will, Craig. John says, I just let Miley out for the last time and it's snowing heavily again. More shoveling ahead. This is what you have to expect when you live in the Adirondacks. You have to be a whatever. Eskimo. Well, thanks for coming, Joe. I'll be back again on Tuesday, usually. Molly said, this winter for me, it's a matter of getting out of this stifling apartment to run an errand, breathe some fresh air, and see the sky for a bit. I know what you're saying. Candace says, this may have been discussed already, but your hair looks darker. I like it, a pretty mushroom color. I haven't changed it. My silver hides. I've got a lot of... It's the same as it always has been. Yeah, that's what I got. Looks kind of funny. Yeah, I just have silver like on the side. Kind of funny. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I haven't colored my hair in years. And I don't plan on it. I was a redhead for a million years, it seems. I always show these pictures. I need to put different ones here so I can show different ones. But that's me as a redhead with my husband. Sing us a lullaby. I don't know no lullabies. Yeah, it's a sweet picture. Yeah. And believe it or not, we were 50 years old, both of us. That's why when people say that they're getting old and they're like in their 30s, I'm thinking, no, you're not getting old. Hey, Judy, thanks for coming in. No, you're not, Craig. I don't think your daughter would go for that. I'm hoping I lost some more weight. I weigh tomorrow because I'm at 13.6 pounds lost in the last few weeks. Yes, John, I made these earrings. Yep. Every single part of the earrings, even the ear wire. I make my own ear wire. These are old vintage crystals. Candace says she recalls watching the show 30-something, thinking that they were all ancient. Yeah. And the truth is, no. Really, you have a long ways to go at 30. Molly says, lightning, that's where my silver is too. I did the red thing for a long time, then my natural color said I'd never allow this gray thing. Haven't colored in a couple years. Yeah. Fascinated now. Yeah, silver's pretty. My husband was a very premature silver, and I loved his hair. I think it's almost better to be just natural, you know? She went white. When I met her, I was a redhead and she was a brunette. Dark brunette, too. And now she's like totally just about silvered out. She's got, full head of silver. I don't call it gray. It's too pretty to be gray. It's my silver threads. Silver, my age is showing, but it's in a beautiful way. Right, it's truly silver. It's not gray. Gray's. I'm wearing gray. That's gray. Today's a gray day. I got gray on. And leggings. Happy birthday, Faye. Is it your birthday today? I think it is, isn't it? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Faye and Kay. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, John. They're very special crystals. I got them years ago in Massachusetts from this woman who traded these gorgeous vintage crystals for Kathy and my jewelry for her shop that she had. Sturbridge Candy Shop up in Sturbridge, Massachusetts. Oh, really, Alan? He says he liked my hair best when I had it done by my friend Stephanie did it. When it had waves and curls. It was longer. It was like down to here. But I'm happy with it this length. Those are pretty. Yay. Pretty happy birthday for Faye. Thank you, Alan. Yeah, my hair. I did my hair today, but it's not really done that well. I mean, like I used a flat iron. Because otherwise it is kind of curly. I don't know. This side's doing a whole different thing than this side. Both sides do their own thing. Craig, did you see the last video that I sent you of the B+? Thank you, Moon Dancer. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff for sale. I have an Etsy shop just in case you're interested. Because I do a lot of these are all my beads hanging up. Ooh. I really can't hardly move anything or everything falls down. Rinky dink setup. Well, thank you. It looks. I am what I am, and what I am needs no excuses. Anyway, it's been real fun. I think I'm going to end this little sucker. I mean, this little live stream. And I'll probably watch the rest of the Oscars. You're welcome. And K2, did you guys have fun in Atlanta? Did you already go to Atlanta, Faye? Thank you, Alan. You're very kind. I've been blessed with creativity. I didn't have children. I wished I'd had kids, but I never did. And so I guess I got, the gifts from God, creativity, that kind of stuff. My shop is the Etsy. I have an Etsy shop, which all of the links to my Facebook, Instagram, my Etsy shop are below each video in the description. Did I ever wear wings? No, I didn't wear wings in the 60s. Like when you say wings, what do you mean wings? Wings that like behind like angel wings? Thank you, Ellen. You're welcome anytime to come in here and make me feel good. I sure hope you can too, Craig. I just think even if it's just, not as long a visit as we want, we could do that. I think you'd feel healthier than normal. I really do. I think if you got away from all the doctors and appointments and kids and just did some stuff for yourself, you'd feel good. Really. And we would eat healthy. Hey, Kay. That's Faye's sister. Everybody welcome Kay. That's Faye's twin. How neat. Hi, Dawn. Thank you. How you doing? I'm so glad to see you. I wish I could see all of you. Oh, thank you so much, Alan. I have a couple paintings on Etsy left. I've sold all the other paintings. I need to start painting again. What happens is in the summer, it's so hot here in this little area in Texas. I can't sit out in the garage where I have my workspace, my beading workspace. So I usually come in with the air conditioner and paint. And then when it gets cool again, I put the paints away and then I go out to the garage and make jewelry. But like I have my brushes here. I can set this up. It's it's kind of messy, but I can do it. Six years ago. Well, I have to, the thing about it is I watch you guys on my cell phone and on my laptop. So that your pictures are tiny. They're identical twins, Rainbow. Really cute. Real pretty women. Honestly, I'm not just saying that. Oh, wigs. You said wings. No, I have had a couple times in my life I've, tried on wigs. Well, I usually, when I do a painting, like this one here, I have these two. This is a Yorkie that I did, and it's on like a thin board, so it's very easy to hang or to put in a frame. And then I did this one, which is a kind of abstract peacock feather. But they're like, sometimes I'll do them on thick boards. I don't really have any, like, I'll show you this. I'll have to move this. That's a picture of my dog, Bowie. Wait a minute. Ugh. And that one is watercolor. And then these, I did years ago, the big ones. Sorry. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yes, definitely check it out. Mike says, I would love to have all my children painted on one surface. Rainbow Cats have an identical twin sister too. That's neat. I don't know if you can see how pretty those are the crystals I showed you guys the other day. It looks much prettier in person. It's got like a lot of smoky crystals and clear crystals with a little accent of like little itty bitty, I don't know if I can get it where you can see it. They're copper beads. Yeah, someday I'll have a better camera. Kay says, sitting next to a twin, Faye, listening and watching. Now I am going to bed. I'm sleepy. Hey, happy birthday to you both. And thank you for coming in, Kay. That's cool. Thank you. Thank you, Rainbow. The only other one I did recently that's got a lot of clear crystals is this one. And it's got beautiful, these are, I don't know if you can tell. They're real pretty crystals. And what else did I do recently? This one. This one's blue, purple, teal, dark blue, and green. It matches a lot, actually. I like the colors. And I got a bracelet. I've just been doing whatever. But I do enjoy making them. I'm tired. I don't know about you guys. I really do appreciate y'all coming and keeping me company. And normally I do live streams 3 times a week. And then I try to put at least 2 or 3 videos out a week too. Like I took a picture of what I made for dinner tonight. Usually do that. So until Tuesday, if not Tuesday, Wednesday, but I think Tuesday, I will see you all back here again, I hope. So as I leave here, say goodnight to Faye and Kay and Molly and Carrie Jo and Deb and Rainbow and Alan. I don't know if I said Molly and Mike. All of you great people. Thank you for watching. And you too, my stroke recovery. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to talk to you at all. Dawn, hey, until the next time we meet again. And Craig. A big kiss to you, Craig.